Abim district is located in northern Karamoja, bordering Kotida district to the east, and Napak to the south, Agago to the west, and Otoke to southwest in Acholi. Abim, like Karinga district, are non-raiding districts in Karamoja sub-region, but are victims of insecurity caused by suspected cattle rustlers. Speaking in an interview, the natives here say Karimajongs have been committing atrocities in Abim for a long time, ranging from murder, raiding animals, raping women, and stealing food.
Disturbing us because of goats, cows, all everything. If you have gone to the garden, they will rest and they will sleep with you.
Here we are not sleeping, and also we are not eating because of these warriors. We are not digging also now. When they pick also the sorghum from the ground.
Alekari sub-county alone, in less than a month, 10 people have been attacked with bow and arrows and 6 homesteads burnt to ashes.
He's actually still nursing a wound even in the hospital, in Abim hospital, has not yet been cured. That was shot by an arrow the other day. And then one woman was also abducted in the morning when she went to the garden the other day. They took her, moved with her the whole night until they left her behind some hill in another sub-county at around 3 a.m. Then she came back home, and they cautioned her that they are only leaving her because she's a woman. If she was to be a man, they would have killed. Meaning,
pregnant mother was shot in the stomach, taken to the hospital, and then the arrow was removed. Recently, a younger boy was shot in the stomach and the buttocks, and the arrows took to the hospital. They were removed.
85 years Lucia Apeyok and 5 other family members of Olem Parish, Alerek Sub-County, Abim District, survived death on Monday evening as warriors attacked them and set fire on their two grass-thatched huts.
The one was also there. The sorghum also was there. All everything.
Goats he had. Out of 20 goats, we have managed to recover only 1. Where is the OPM?
An appeal to OPM to have a support, a relief supply to this family as they have been burnt in terms of taplings and some food, maybe blankets, because everything was burned in the house. So that life has to continue as also work around to resettle.
22 years Angela Oyolo, a resident of Nyakwe Sub-County, is currently admitted at Abim General Hospital, explains how he survived death after suspected Karimajong warriors attacked him on his way from the garden.
When he continued moving, he was also surrounded by a number of warriors, about 5 of them, whereby one of them arrowed him on the chest, and when he was arrowed, he pulled the first arrow. Then again they added another one which entered deep and he could not remove. So that time he tried defending himself and he could not, and some warriors again came.
These are few among the many security victims in the Abim district.
Already planting, but now going to the far places where there is enough vacant land that is still fertile and virgin has become now very difficult, simply because these people now even waylay people on the way. As you are going to these far places, they arrest you and you are taken. If you are a man, you are killed. In less than a month, a man was also abducted at around 5 when he went to clear his field and was taken, and later we found the remains of the man when they had killed already. Plus now, this other one who was abducted also from the garden and taken, and since then that one vowed never to go back to the garden again until the security situation is actually handled.
So, battalion within here in Abuk, there are now deployments under DPC, around the offices here. We normally get deployments from around 4. There are patrols until the morning of the next day. So we now have confidence, we are working. However, field work is still problematic. in the sense that there are some isolated areas where officers would restrict their movements to certain hours of the day, not very early, not very late, but also under police escorts, and that's sometimes expensive, or army escorts. Like a case in point, just yesterday, I was called by our health team that had gone to the field in a watch sub-county that they were hearing gunshots around Guatapoyo. Guatapoyo is a rabbit hill there, and they had at that time around 10 locked themselves in the office of the sub-county for a watch sub-county, and they were still monitoring the situation, whether it would cease and they would proceed with the work, because
the population first they start fear to go for outreaches. Then secondly, you find that we even the roads are very unsafe. The whole facilities are very unsafe, and staff fear staying in those places. And then thirdly, we have to, if there are any activities, health-related activities in the district, we have to be accompanied by security agents to be able to deliver services.
But what really causes insecurity in Abim?
Abim are being actually affected by the people of J in Kutido. So after that intense disarmament of people by the army, they started running away from the villages and now hiding in mountains, in the caves and other places. Now Abim being a mountainous area, they started hiding within the hills of Abim.
Letters within the people also read for these people to come and raid the people around in Abim.
In spite of the security threat, leaders want security deployment in affected villages and communities of Abim district enhanced, or considerations to relocate the affected victims to safer places outside Abim.
Commanders who are working with us in the division of Karamoja and the CEOs who are working in these areas of Karamoja to coordinate with us sincerely to secure the lives of the people.
The option is for the government to shift us away from Abim and look for another land where we can be secured with our properties and lives.
Reinforce the army. We need more army men on the ground. Number two, they should arm the local people, what I would call the retired soldiers and the police and so on, those who have been in security. At least they need a minimum of 3 guns per village, so that these people know the terrain, they know where these people pass, because when you tell the army that the warriors are there, they'll start shooting guns even before seeing the warriors. So it's not solving the problem. So people are now asking that they should be armed per village, 3 guns per village. That is the big.
We have enhanced deployments and patrols within Kiru and Abim town councils, include the black spots of Guatapoyo and Opopo. All these areas are being manned by our visible deployment. The joint security forces have gone ahead to secure all major roads within Abim district to enhance movement and social service delivery.
According to reports from Abim General Hospital, since the beginning of this month, 12 people were recorded with gun-pelted bullet wounds, 65 with bow and arrows wounds, 6 dead on referrals from the communities. Other districts affected with insecurity from Karimajong cattle rustlers are Agago, Otuke, Katakwi, Kabelabyong, Kwen, and Bulambuli.